Hey, on this video, just wanted to share with you a simple, quick video on how to remove caulking and to recaulk. A lot of times what happens is somebody will come along and they'll see the old caulking in the wall, and instead of taking it out, what they'll do is they'll just caulk over it. And that is a mistake, because what happens is, you can see on this old caulking, you can see just all the mildew build up, and it's very difficult for the new caulking to bond to a dirty surface. So the best thing to do is, what I do is, I've gotten this special tip right here that's specifically for caulking, and basically what it does is it scrapes off the old caulking, and they have many multi-tools that you can use that are available on the market. And what you do is you simply just put the tip to the base of wherever it is you're trying to remove. And you can see here, it removes the caulking fairly simple. I mean, before you would have to use a chisel or a screwdriver or even a handheld scraper, but this is super fast. Now once you scrape it out, I really recommend spraying it with some type of cleaning solution. And then what I like to do is use a scraper to scrape it off, just to give it a nice clean surface. And then I wipe it down with a regular clean cloth, and I let it dry. I let it dry before I put the new caulking on, and so it takes a couple of minutes for this to dry, and once it dries, you can go ahead and put the new caulking on, and I'll show you how to do that as well. Now you can see here, we've put the caulking. I really like this Loctite Polyseam caulk. The reason I like this specific brand is because it's very thick. A lot of times whenever you use some other competitive caulkings, whenever you wipe it with a rag, it'll wipe right out, but this stuff is really thick, and it like pretty much sits in there fairly good. You can see here, what you do is you take your finger and you wipe it in, and you're doing that just to work it inside the crack. And then you take a rag, just make sure it's wet. It doesn't have to be dripping wet. Make sure it's semi-damp, a little bit more moisture in it. And what you do is, once you work your finger along, you'll wipe it down. A lot of times when I've seen people caulk, they don't wipe it down, they let it dry like this, and it looks disgusting. You want to have a nice clean look. And so what I'll do now is I'll wipe it down, and you'll see how nice and clean it looks. Now here I've wiped it down with a cloth, and you can see how nice and clean that looks. I mean, it sticks out. Look how dirty this shower stall is, but I mean, look how nice that line looks. And you want to do that all the way around.